So good day everyone, my name is John Jover Mason and I would like to explain about the stereographic projection. Consider the unit sphere as in r to the power of 3 given by s in ordered triple of x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3 such that x sub 1 squared plus x sub 2 squared plus x sub 3 squared is equal to 1. So we shall, as you can see, there was a blue circle there, and we will consider it as our sphere. And in the center of the circle, we can locate the equator and the three dimension of x. So the x sub 1, the dimension of x sub 1, the dimension of x sub 2, and the dimension of x sub 3. So let n be the ordered triple of 0, 0, 1, which is called the North Pole on S. So we can locate the North Pole on the upper side of the circle. So we identify C with the ordered triple of x sub 1, x sub 2, and 0 such that x sub 1, x sub 2, and the element of R so that C cuts along the equator. So we have here the plane. So as you can see the center of the circle, so we have plane, so we can call this as our complex plane. Next is for x z is the element of C, consider the straight line in r to the power of 3 through z and n. So the line intersects as at exactly one point p is not equal to n. So as you can see the figure, so there was a red line, a point from North Pole connecting to the surface of the sphere. So this line, this red line, so we can call this as our projection on plane, and the point in and the point of the sphere is we can call this as a point of the surface of the sphere. So if z, the absolute value of z is greater than 1, then p is in the north hemisphere of S. So as you can see, there was a yellow line here in the upper side, in the upper left side of the figure. So as we can see that our point from the North Pole is connected to the surface of the sphere, and this point is above to our equator. So if the absolute value of z is less than 1, then p is in the southern hemisphere of S. So as you can see this figure, so as we can see that the point from the North Pole is connected to the surface of the sphere, and this point is below the equator. So next is if the absolute value of z is equal to 0, then p is actually the south pole of the ordered pair or triple of 0, 0, negative 1. So this time our point is connected to the right below our North Pole. As you can see this yellow line here, and we shall call this as our South Pole. So next is that if the absolute value of z is equal to 1, then z is equal to p, so that z is equal to p lies along the equator. So as you can see this figure, there was a yellow line, and we can see that our point is from the North Pole is connected to the point to the equator. So next is as z, as the absolute value of z approaches to infinity, then p approaches to n.